Hello, hello, my Leo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do We Need read for this new moon in Cancer to full moon next in Capricorn, June 2020. I am your reader. Mark, Angelo, Lyons, Mel for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions, and Leo Rising. This would be the first of any of the readings of this series that may have anything to do with me. So I am very much looking forward to see how this one goes. I like this round this time around. My guides redefined the spread a little bit. We'll talk about that in a moment. But first, if you are new to my channel, please do consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell, and commenting should any of that be feeling right for you. Because the channel is growing and all that stuff helps people see the read. So if you're so inclined, please do. Keeping in mind this is also a general reading, only a 5-card draw, technically not even a spread. My guides were like, nope, just these 5 decks, 1 card each, and 5-card draw, in terms of what we need, right? What we need for this new moon to full moon next June into July 2020, the waxing side of it all. So we're going to do that. We are looking at the new moon in Cancer, however, Sunday, June 21st, solar eclipse, Father's Day, and the day before it is Letha, summer solstice. So it's a little tricky. Weekend looks like that could be a tricky weekend. I'm doing it before it happens, by the way, but when this is being recorded, because we're looking at the brightest part of the year, the sun at its zenith, at its peak, while the moon is at its darkness in its own sign, right? The 3 days before new moon is dark moon. So it's, yeah, do you see what I'm getting? It's like that could be, and it's eclipse stuff. So eclipses can be very earthquakey, right? Very seismic in terms of change. So let's see how this one goes. The guides were like, we're going to keep it very positive and upbeat, what you need in 5 different categories. So let's have a look-see-dooksy, shall we? If you focus on your breath, you will be able to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and so that you'll be able to check your other signs, which is a big part of this. That's why they're keeping it so short. They're running about 20 minutes with explanation and all. So I'm going to do the best to bring you the guidance, the clarity, the grace that I can get for myself included for this. So no need to rush, but ground and center. Here we go. My angels, please. We're going to start with the Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. All the decks that I read are in the description box at the bottom, please. Oh no, we are not starting with that card. No, the soulmate card just slipped out. No. Breathe. I'll have none of that, please. My angels, please, 1 card in clarity for the Leo collective. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This new moon in Cancer to full moon next in Capricorn, June 2020. What is the healing that we need? The Healing with the Angels Oracle is offering spiritual growth. That's what I want to see as a Leo right now in terms of spiritual growth. And that doesn't mean a soul might not be involved, but let's not go there. First card down, right? So spiritual growth. The idea in this read is that the angels are saying, here's what you need, and here's what we're offering as angels. So now spiritual growth is a whole different ball game, a whole different perspective in terms of how you see the growth that's happening in your life, because it is often through our suffering that we grow the most spiritually, right? It's something, the soul's evolution and the ego's dissolving, unraveling, being healed stuff that really is our spiritual growth. And that's like so rarely pleasant nowadays, don't you find? So my Leos, let's move on. We're going to ask the angels, the gods, and the goddesses through a rather direct oracle deck called the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses Oracle, mind you, for what we need to know, what we need to be aware of. This is the angel that we need to heal with, right? So this is what you need to know, because this can be a little direct. It can hit you right between the eyes. Shall we? Breathe. My angels, gods, and goddesses, then. Please, 1 card in clarity for the Leo collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This new moon in Cancer to full moon next in Capricorn, June, July 2020. What have you got for us? What is it that we need to know, that we need to be aware of? The Angel of Families. That's very interesting. This card came up for me personally today as well. So as a Leo sun sign, Leo rising. Come on, just trying to click that light off. Well, usually once it reflects back, it turns off. Bloop. Nope, because it's Leo. There we go. The Angel of Families. The angels surround both you and your family at the moment. So in terms of spiritual growth, what you need to be aware of is that there is some kind of tribal aspect here. Now, whether this is soul family or biological family, that family stuff may be up this new moon to full moon next. And new moon in Cancer, right? Very much the house, the home, more than the house in terms of the emotions, right? So there may be some family stuff going on here that you need to be aware of. That's why I like the interpretation of the spread itself, the draw itself. It's what you need. Like, what do you need? What do we need to know? So the Ascended Masters, we're going to give them the voices of the love pack, but only half of it. The suit of luck, the suit of healing, the suit of grace, the suit of problems is back on the shelf. I had enough of that after those twin flame readings. This time they were brutal. They were brutal, but apparently they were accurate as well. Accurately brutal. A new ebook from Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. No. So let's ask the Ascended Masters. Now, this is specific. What you need to focus on for mastery, because it's like Ascended Masters. Like they're teaching you something. It's like, here's what you need to focus on to get through it. Cool. Take a nice deep breath. Oh, I was saying make that too. My Ascended Masters, please. One card in clarity for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This new moon in Cancer to full moon next in Capricorn. What do we need? The Leo collective, what do we need to focus on for mastery this new moon to full moon next, please? Play. Okay. Okay. Play. Now, spiritual growth with the Angel of Families. I mean, it's not that these things are always like 5 different expressions of the same thing. It doesn't always work that way in terms of divination, but different ways certainly of looking at what you need. So definitely there is some tribal support here, right? From the Angel of Families, a celestial force, with spiritual growth. Interesting. And with the card of play. Now, I will say with the card of play, that can also mean play your role, right? It may, yes, have that childlike innocence part of it, and may the innocence of our hearts have the opportunity to play and express themselves and have the safety and vulnerability to do that. And maybe if that's what this is, that the angels really are surrounding both you and your family at this moment. So however you qualify or identify family in your life, that presence is there, that allows you to play your role within it, as well as maybe allows your heart to lighten a bit, which is lovely. And we all need that. Yeah. But for mastery, that's interesting. Because for mastery, that says to me almost immediately, it's like play your role. Like whatever it is you're going through, play out the scene, right? Play the game. Play the larger game of spiritual growth here. Breathe. Whispers of love, please, from the higher self collective. In other words, the higher selves of all involved, my own included. Please, one card in clarity for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this new moon in Cancer to full moon next in Capricorn. In June to July 2020, what is the whisper of love from the higher selves of all involved, my own included? June, July 2020. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Now, again, not necessarily a radical new truth out of the blue here, but from the higher self, it does make sense that where we are right now in human evolution. It's like really, and what I love about this card, I don't know if you can see, it's a woman and she's holding a shell, but in the shell is like an entire universe, like an entire world within a world, right? So to appreciate this moment, to stand back, right, and look at it and really get that where we are in terms of spiritual growth, even if this family thing is the soul family, right? Just all of us together as the one soul, just playing our role. And maybe there is some lightheartedness here, which, you know, I have to say, Leo, fifth house energy is very playful, is, you know, creativity, good fortune, right? Pleasure, that fifth house stuff. But that there's something about being in the present moment here as well. Let's get your last card down. Completing the 5 cards. The 5th card of the 5-card draw from the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. The healing mantra that you need. That really, the way this deck is designed, and I love it this way, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, spin the wheel, let's see what you get. I love it though. Always helpful. Always helpful. Not a clunker in the deck. Breathe. And from the Ascended Masters, it brought us the card of play from the Suit of Luck in the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack. My Ascended Masters, I ask, please, one card in clarity, the perfect healing mantra for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, this new moon in Cancer to full moon next in Capricorn. What have you got for us Leonine, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? What's the perfect healing mantra for us this new moon to full moon next June, July 2020? Liberating love. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to forgive. Liberating love. I've had this one a couple of days ago. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to forgive, which really, if you've got a Ho'oponopono take on things, it really just, it's about saying I love you all the time to whatever rises within you, whatever rises without you, right? You're just silently, kind of, sort of, it's a way in, so to speak, liberating love. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give, which is very play, which, yes, may have that family element in there supporting your spiritual growth, and all about appreciating the moment. This is really, this makes sense. It's just lovely. A good way through, I would think. A waxing moon in Cancer. Liberating love. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. When love is liberated, your heart remains open to all the gifts that life has to offer, which is a big part of a Leo thing anyway. You know, courageous, to keep your heart open, to do the heart-open, heart-centered thing in a time of such challenge. Plus, new moon in Cancer. As love is liberated from the emotional wounds of the human condition, it becomes easy to accept, forgive, and receive. When such actions seem exhausting, in other words, accepting, forgiving, and receiving, it is simply a sign that your heart doesn't feel safe enough to remain open. When this occurs, your will's freedom to embrace each tender corner of your consciousness will allow opening up to resume. In other words, it is pulling back. It's giving yourself the love that you need, the care that you are willing to give yourself, right? I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to forgive, to give that kindness, that love to yourself is part of that. When the heart has permission to open, your love is liberated, and you can shine a light into all levels of reality to awaken the truth of all. It's like I said, it's about saying I love you perpetually, like throat chakra. Perpetual consciousness, the repetitive choice of I love you to whatever it is that I'm feeling coming up. Doesn't mean it gets to run the show, but if the heart is closed down, it's like I love you, you open at your own time, but I love you. And then as well as to silently bless with I love you everything that rises in the outside world. I mean, it's definitely a path of mastery here. This mantra is ideal for learning how to believe in yourself. Learning how to believe in yourself. It means you don't even have to know how to believe in yourself. It will give you the learning you need to learn how to believe in yourself. Promoting self-realization, making yourself real, but also realizing the truth of who you are and integrating the shadow. That's powerful, man. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I am willing to give. So that totally speaks in terms of liberating love to the spiritual growth that the angels are talking about, and that there can be a playful aspect of this because there seems to be a support and a blessing around your tribes of some type that allows you to really appreciate the moment, consistently speaking, from this new moon to full moon next June, July 2020. So for all of us here, nice deep breath. May the Leo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need this new moon to full moon next, that they may appreciate in the moment the blessings that the angels of families has given to our tribes, that we may play through our spiritual growth, liberating love, getting that as we allow ourselves to receive, we will receive all the fulfillment we are willing to give, giving and receiving as one for the well-being of all. May the Leo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs be blessed, myself included, for the well-being of all. So mote it be. And so it is. Oh my God. Thank you so much for watching. My gods, my angels, my masters. Thank you so much, my Leo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. Please do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment below should you so feel it. Otherwise, wishing you the very, very blessed, the very, very playful and best of this new moon to full moon next. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.